Sup, nerds, and welcome back to Norland. We are moving into a new period where we have gotten past the rutabaga blight. We have a desperate need for more peasants as we're trying to expand out this dormitory here, get some more woodworking done. We have a mill and a rye field. So we definitely have enough space and room for another 10 peasants or so. We can even get the iron mine upgraded soon. And then the next thing we want to do is start getting our weapon production and armor production going, if at all possible. So we'll be keeping an eye out for those in trades. What I noticed looking around is that both Radover and Vitorad here have strong feelings for gambling. They both want to gamble, one of them wants to win. So I figure, why not have them gamble with each other? And then whoever wins is going to be happy either way, and we at least solve one of them. So we'll set them off to do that. Got our iron from Fairhaven, which is nice. We are getting wood coming in. We are in a little bit of a war. Uh, Up here, Turnow declared war on us. I haven't heard of any military movements from them yet, but it's something I'm keeping an eye on because they will be coming at some point. In the meantime, I'm just sort of trying to keep this economy going, recover. We're getting money now through selling moonshine. We are starting to produce significant amounts of beer. With more rutabagas, we'll be getting more moonshine again. That harvest is coming in today. More rye is coming in that we'll process. Things are really looking up. Our numbers are scary, especially our food right now, but that should all be resolved by tonight. And hey, we're getting the dormitory built. Excellent. Looks like right over one. So he's good at least. Vitora's really bad, but we'll figure out something to do with him. He's just not very good with dice is part of the problem. He's also hungry and depressed. He might have a little bit of a mental break soon. Sorry, buddy, you're also a drunk, so you've been drinking through our resources, and that's part of the issue here. He is our manager, so I do want him coming out of this soon. All right, we have our trader that has arrived. Once they've come into the middle, we'll take a look at what we need in terms of books and such, though we don't have much money right at the moment. But our beer is up, our ale is up. It's all immediately getting bought by our people. Wow. We can see our wages here. We're still a little behind in wages. I might just reduce these to 6, because 6 basically makes it so they can definitely get moonshine and food every turn. No, I think 7's fine. We just need to be bringing more money in. Our inhabitants are very wealthy, though, looking at this. Wow. I don't hate that, but maybe we need to get some more things that they can spend their money on, or reduce their wages. Oh, you foolish robbers. Apparently robbers decided to attack Umila and Radover, of all people. You know, nobles who have some combat training, especially Radover. Radover is a warrior. So we're going to, yeah, we're going to watch this play out. Looks like they're up here and just got beat the heck up. Well, you are no longer an effective bandit, I can tell you that. Oh, we have a cutthroat. That's not good. And Radover down here is dealing with the other one, I believe. Yep. Yeah, come on, buddy. Oh, his mace broke. That's less good. But he won. Good man. Good man. Is that a mortal wound? That's an infected wound. And I don't have any medical salve at the moment. We have 43 hours until this, or 46 hours in game until this turns into gangrene. We'll go ahead and make sure we buy some medical salve tomorrow. We'll be getting a ton of money from selling extra moonshine, and with the amount of food and alcohol we're getting, I'm comfortable with that. I'm also We're studying the ability to make an alchemy lab right now. When that comes up, that can be our next building. We have some herb supplies. We can keep making that. Yeah, not enough wood. Got some rivalry and inflamed wound. Yeah, things are rough. Too many vagabonds in the city. Aha. So it wants us to start using the army to patrol, basically. So let's see. Construction, army. We'll do one daytime patrol near the warehouses up here, and one near the warehouse down here. I will just make sure people are watching those spots, and we'll also get some nighttime. Did I get day or night patrols built first? I don't know. Day. We'll also do some night patrols then. That should keep things a little better handled. I think we'll start catching the vagabonds more and dealing with them. We're also building a training ground right now so that our warriors will be able to train up and be a lot stronger. Yumila right now wants to go on a trip. I might just send her off to another one of these places to do some basic diplomacy with people. Let's see. Let's you head over to Lacria. There's marauders coming. I don't think we can help them, and I don't think I actually want to send somebody into where there's marauders. So let's go. This is probably the people we're friendliest with. These other Varns right here. Let's keep that going. And just have. Let's just have Yumila spend some time in wise conversation with the heir over here. Can she go? No, has a low opinion. Can she just spend time? Yeah. Okay, so she'll just go spend some time over there. Counts as traveling, gets her need met. Vitorad will need to just gamble with somebody, but they gamble sort of on their own over time. And like I said, he's just terrible at it. Unfortunately, very terrible at it. Keep getting people learning things. Eventually, we'll have the paper needed to like make copies of these books and maybe start selling them, but we're not there yet. For now, I need to slow expansion of things because I need significantly more peasants. I just need them. Also, why isn't it? Did my moonshine trade route collapse? Let's look at my trade here. No, it should still be going. Just didn't happen today. Weird. Well, this is an interesting development. We had the priest of Bahamut show up. I've never seen this, so I was taking a look. Our choices are we can either expel the guest, or we can sacrifice our firstborn, who in this case would be Thera, who I like Thera, but in exchange, we would have a random enemy killed and nobody would suspect us. We're not at a point where we need that, so we're just going to quietly ask this priest to please go elsewhere. Please go elsewhere. That is dark. Took a look at my finances, and apparently my prices were way too low on goods compared to the Holy Caravan. So we've upped the price on beer and flavorful ale, especially. Now that we're getting good production, we want these to be premium things, and that will help funnel wealth back from the civilians into our pockets. They're still able to buy moonshine and rutabaga for 5, which is less than their wages per day. They'll be able to save up and get some of the nice stuff, but we won't just have peasants drinking up all of our flavorful ale all the time anymore. I think that's something I probably should have done a while ago and maybe explain some things. But here we are. Okay, we made enough money. We reached our ambition of economic prosperity. Really? And our king fulfilled his ambition, became happy. That's fantastic. I mean, we'll get a new one soon, but what what a fun thing. We're now rich and wealthy, which probably explains why we had forest bandits show up. That and ooh, are these the marauders? These are probably the marauders that we're going to have to deal with. just trying really hard to get warriors trained up here now. Hopefully more will start showing up over there. We're also trying to deal with the sheer amount of criminals in the city. Some have been intimidated, but yeah, it's because they're not getting paid. Everything's kind of because people aren't getting paid. Still short 9 population. I probably need yet another dormitory. No, we can get up to 50. Silmir is now a terrible teacher because of aging. That's fun. That's fun. And he forgot how to make palisades. Well, at least we have the nostalgic books, and hopefully Yumila will do a lot of educating in the meantime. He's getting old. He's definitely getting old. Glad he fulfilled his dream first. Still waiting for a trader. Hopefully one comes tonight that we can get our wealth from. Oh, there's a little bandit that has to be dealt with. Nobody's going to do anything about that? All right. 7 migrants today. That helps. And we have a trader coming, which is good because we need to buy medical salve really badly. Come on, buddy. Show up at our camp. Radover has only a few hours left, I think. 6 hours before this turns gangrenous. All right, we're going to spend a chunk of change on getting 5 salve. That tweaking of our finances definitely is helping money flow back into the nobles' hands instead of the prisoner hands. We have some very serious crime going on. 2 cutthroats, 3 vagabond, or 4 vagabonds, 5 vagabonds. We need to deal with that too. I'm gonna also buy a couple more knives at least. We can't buy some of these other ones yet. We need to be in better standing with the church to do that, but we can at least sell some of this. Do I want to sell off all this right? I mean, it's doing really well, or it's worth a lot right now, and we have plenty of other food. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Is there any armor forge? I want that. Weapon forge, smelting furnace. Okay. I need to choose either weapons or armor, I think. So I think the move is the coal furnace and weapon forge. Getting just maces in everybody's hands would be incredible. And I definitely want spears and maces. Spears right now, because nobody's wearing armor, is one of the best things we can be getting. So the coal furnace, and we're going to get the weapon forge. Yeah, I think that's right. At least for the moment. We have a huge supply of iron too, so it makes a lot of sense. So let's have some of our younger people learn this because, well, Radover's okay. I don't just want to learn this and then forget it immediately. Yumila should be done with her training here pretty quickly too on the alchemy lab. Hopefully. We'll find out. Vitora's obsession has shifted to just getting a reward. That's easy. We still have some extra rings to hand out. I'm okay with that. So get that handled, get him less upset about the world. I need to keep an eye out for bandits. There's one that just snuck by back here. Zlatomir. We're going to imprison him. So the onlooking vagabonds might become cutthroats if we imprison them. We probably want to deal with bandits first. Then we kind of want to just blind this guy and... Well, we'll see. We'll figure this all out. Dealing with the vagabonds first would be ideal. Oh, the bandit is... This cutthroat, at least, is being dealt with in a very specific... Oh, it actually killed my warrior? Or dropped my warrior, at least. That's not great. Ooh, hops are being sold at double the price. That's actually going to be great for us. We have so many hops we can sell now. All right, Thera has grown up to become 12 years old. She's now, well, game considers her a teenager. I would argue she is sure not a teenager yet, but that means she can start studying as well. She'll still get educated, but I'm going to get her to learn this crucial skill of the weapon forge. I think. I think she's going to stick around for a while. We'll try to bring in a good free lord to marry her in time. And until then, we'll just get people learning some other abilities. Let's see. Radover. Oh, Radomil has not been learning. Why has oh. Just get some general training from Yumila. Oops. For the first time in a long time, we've actually been able to pay all of our wages. I think that should stabilize a lot of these negative thoughts. Looks like we need to do a little more. That should help keep crime down. We've learned how to make a coal furnace, which is great. We'll put Radiver on learning the mace stun capability. All three of the brothers are now old, which hopefully they just live long enough that we can get Thera or Radomil up to become our new leader. But we got our coal furnace, and I think it's time to start making some coal down here. Wondering if I shouldn't be. Well, no. Let's put that right here. This is kind of going to be my military area, so keeping it near a warehouse makes a lot of sense, and we'll put the blacksmith like right down there. But blacksmith is absolutely going to need some coal to be running. I can feel it. Hops are selling for 5 each now. We are going to become rich. Thank you for getting attacked, Lacria. I might even... Oh, not that much. Not that much. It'll be for a few days, so we'll just keep to market saturation for now. But that's at least a nice little chunk of change there. What else do I want? What about using this opportunity now to grab the armor forge? I think that makes sense. We'll still have enough money to pay for everybody's wages. The wealth of our peasants is going down, which is what I wanted to see, because I wanted to see that money funneling back into our coffers. Sorry, guys. And yeah, everything else is looking in pretty good shape right now. So we'll go ahead and get the armor forge as well. Still need people coming in and not becoming criminals. That is a key element of this that needs to happen. Aha. These people with the Russian hats, these are our vagabonds who I need to be catching and punishing. We'll put this one up on here, give it a mark of shame and or a mask of shame. Just sort of bring the population back into order that way. Terror among the peasants. Oh. Huh. And then Silmir just went and beat up this guy in the mask. State abuse. Right. Well, you're not a vagabond anymore, at least. That got fixed. Probably want to do that only minimally, I guess. Oops. I realize Radiver should be in charge of the training grounds as our best combatant. We are seeing combat experience coming into our warriors now, which is good. Want to get them all up as high as we can. Got our coal furnace built now, and we even have an extra peasant at the moment, so we'll go ahead and assign that out. People are just getting old, though. Vitora had forgot how to make hop fields and beer. Not great. So I'm going to keep making sure Thera is studying things, learning things. Very important here. Alright, I have the opportunity for more ambitions. I think at this point, with an economic base, we want to start aiming towards fertility, towards getting a large kingdom going. He's not going to achieve it. I mean, we're 62% of the way there, but Silamir's probably only got a few years left in him. What are his sins? Oh, was it the abuse? Yeah, the terror. Okay. We have a group of raiders attacking the city in 12 hours. I guess we will see how much all this training's been doing for us. I think it'll be okay. Our army has gotten a little stronger. We've got a lot more people at rank 4. Radover's there. And I know Silamir wants to lead a battle and win, so I'm depending on how tough they are, I might actually have him go and if the king happens to fall in a fight against bandits protecting his people, is that really the worst thing in the world? I don't I don't know. Kind of going to guess not. We have a workshop up here. We're getting some tools made. With the tools, we'll be able to make bows. We're also going to get a stock of daggers in to make sure everybody's always armed with at least the basics. Our coal furnace is up. We're getting the coal to get that going. So we are getting a weapons economy made, which is fantastic. The coal furnace, I don't know how much you can make every day. I'm hoping it's a decent amount. We'll find out. I might need to assign a couple more people, but I also don't know how high the demand for coal is going to be, honestly. We're still getting migrants in, which is good. And we don't have any cutthroats anymore, which is also good. I believe they've all been imprisoned. We're doing so well with all of our crops, we're able to sell up to market saturation on each, which I love. I want to get a few more holy rings, just enough to reward someone. Radover's been itching for one, and next time he's feeling bad, I'll see what I can do there. Um, I think we're okay on buildings for now, but we do want to start getting some of these other ones here soon. I would love to, for example, get the pig farm and get meat production rolling as another food source that we can potentially be selling off. And here comes that attack. Though it is going right by the trader and all these prisoners, so that's going to be fun. Can I get up there and see what they are? There's 5 of them. They have knives and pretty low combat skill. They're ragged ones. I think this is the opportunity to get the king to lead an army gloriously into battle, and I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sorry, we want the actual army there. Um, get all the get all those that we can. Everyone should have knives now. Off they go. The 2 armies are approaching for this battle beside the pond. Let's watch this play out. We have a lot more armor than them. That's a good sign. The training should hopefully also be paying off now. Yeah, looks like they're starting to fall. We're all still up. Enemy commander surrendered. We'll just finish up with this. Make sure we capture everyone to be prisoners as well, because I want more prisoners as workers. Yeah, looks like we've won. Can I do anything with these? Oh, and Silamir should have with that. Oh, we can't see it now, but looks like we're probably good. Can I choose what to do with these ones? No. All right. We'll disband. We've got a couple prisoners here that we can bring in. And hopefully they're picked up and brought in soon. And yeah, there we go. Desire fulfilled. Silamir is in an extraordinarily good mood. Silamir has earned the nickname the Firm Hand because of his great prowess in the fight. Excellent. It's becoming all too obvious to me that we are drinking way more than we have the capacity to produce. We're going to need another brewery soon, which is fine. The population has been growing. We are short 9 people. I built another dormitory. We're going to get that handled. In the meantime, we're going to keep making money off these hops because, wow. loving our enemies or our neighbors struggling, unfortunately. But past that, we need to be just getting what we can in. But keep an eye out for more trade routes. But with iron coming up strong, and with the ability to start making some of these things like tools and so on, I've been upgrading the workshop. We need to, of course, just keep getting more people in to run the coal furnace, the workshop, so on, make them at their max efficiency. I'm going to want to expand the army next. I took a look at the bandit camp out here. It's up to 14 people. This is escaped prisoners, angry people from our province. We need military might to be able to handle that. And so that is where we're going next. I'm going to first get this army fully trained up as much as possible, see how we can bring these people to a better level, get them geared, and then probably, hopefully, start getting enough population in to double this in size, maybe. If we get more beer being produced as well, we can sell that for more, and that will help fund them. It's a constant struggle, constant balancing act, but I think we have our basic economy ready to go and expand out from here. All the needs are being handled. I'm not looking to spend any more on getting books for a little bit. I think we're at the limit of what Vitorat is able to handle. I keep noticing buildings that he's supposed to be managing struggling. So we'll go ahead and put Yumila on a couple, not too many, just because she is also handling the kids. I guess having Silumir on some might be something, at least on the herb list here. I mean, it's not ideal. They're terrible managers, but we can at least get them up and running and not having the penalties for not having been given instructions. Well, the forest bandits are coming for the city itself. Not great. Hopefully, we get some assistance from some nearby people. We'll still fight them. We're definitely not going to just let them do their thing. So when they come in, if we have to draft a whole bunch of new people in, we will. Goal right now is just going to get as much strength as possible. Actually, I might want to look into a mercenary or two. God, the tax is just brutal, though. Oh, wonderful. Got a small squad coming in from Vosna who are going to help keep things okay. That's actually going to be critical for our success here. Phew. All right, here come the forest bandits. It's going to be 10 of them with an average combat skill of 4. We'll let them come in with our reinforcements. This should go pretty well. I just noticed these marauders running around. We can't do a thing about them, so hopefully they just don't consider us wealthy enough to man it. And here we are. What we have a lot of pretty strong now fighters. Radifer's leading with good command. We have some solid armor, and we even got some bows. So, as the enemy army is just approaching on the edge here, we're going to form up. We have also the Hepcetra squad here, which is now under my command. So we're going to bring these two groups together, and I think between all of that, we should be more than ready to fight. Oh yeah, that's starting to look good. They have spears. The enemy doesn't have a bunch of armor. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Here they come. We're going to have Hepcetra take the first hit, try to absorb the brunt of the impact. They're not us. They came to help. They can help. And then we will join in on the flank. Let's slow this down and watch this play out. So many spears on both sides. And we've joined in. It should be kind of just a quick cleanup at this point. Two in the enemy group. And I didn't lose any warriors for good. And there we go. Right over is now the courageous spirit. The reinforcements are going home. And we killed, or at least abducted a lot of bandits and even killed quite a few. How about us? The squad's down to 6, so somebody went down, but it's probably not too bad. Go ahead and disband. Our total number of warriors is still 7, so someone just got very hurt. Who was it? Yeah, nobody actually died. Fantastic. We'll get the prisoners we can, bring them in. That will help with some of our economic concerns as well. I have to say, I'm getting pretty happy about the state of things here. We are really starting to get some things going strong. Let's go ahead and learn fertilize correctly. Just some of these small things which will help us be a little more efficient. Cooking meat, like we're still making 141, even buying 2 books. We'll be able to buy up the tech pretty quickly here and get just a real library going in our place. We have a basis for starting to make weapons and armor. We have the capability of making the next workshops, the armor forge, the weapon forge, the alchemy lab. We can make all those. We're just short on people, but we're getting better and better. Our finances have definitely stabilized. Crime is going down. We're going to go ahead and call this here. So, thank you for watching, everyone, and hope you have a great rest of your day.